Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be having a look at the electromagnetic effect in the physics syllabus of the 0625. Well, I am back. It's been 2 weeks, but I am back, and today we're bringing into a new subject in the channel, physics. So today we're going to be starting off with the topic 4. I know we didn't start with topic 1, but I guess that's just more of measurements and all. But I think topic 4 is where we're going to be starting with, and we're going to be having a look at all magnetism and electromagnetism, having a look at all the effects and all sorts of stuff like this. Here's a note. I will be providing the note in the description. If you want to go there, you can have that for yourself in the PDF. You can study that later. But today I'm going to be explaining the electromagnetic effect. What is the electromagnetic effect? And we're going to have a look at some different examples, how you can find the magnetic field of a conductor, for example, or of a magnet, or of a solenoid, and so on and so forth. Now, this video will only be having a look at just the basics of electromagnetics. So in today's video, we're going to have a look at the magnetic field in a current carrying the conductor. We're going to look at all these grip rules, the left hand grip rule, the right hand grip rule. We're also going to have a quick look at what a relay is, an electric bell is, and then we're going to finally end in here. And then in the next video, we're gonna maybe look at the DC electric motors and then move on to the electromagnetism aspect. But the first thing you need to know in this topic is about the magnetic force around a certain object that's carrying current. So that's what we're going to go with, and we're going to be having a look at the left hand and the right hand rule in today's video, because I think that's one of the main sorts of aspects or main theory behind the entire electromagnetic effects. So we're going to start off the magnetic field due to the electric current. If you have an electric current passing through any conductor, we have a magnetic field. In today's video, we're going to see how we can look at the magnetic field of different stuff. Okay, so number one, we're gonna have a look at the right hand rule, and simply this is as its name, and you can see from this picture right here, this is the right hand rule, and they're putting the thumb out right here, and this thumb shows if it's north and or it's south. Okay, and that's basically the direction where along the point along the direction of the current, so it can be north or south. But we'll look at that into in depth a bit further right now. And we're going to start with a conductor carrying current creates a magnetic field around it. Just as I said, if anything carries current around it, we are likely to find the magnetic field around it. And secondly, we're saying that the strength of the magnetic field can be increased by increasing the current. And in IGCSE course, which we're currently learning, we know and we are only interested in finding the direction of the magnetic field. So it's quite simple. We have to only find the direction of the magnetic field. We don't want to know anything else. But in this syllabus for the IGCSE, you only need to know the direction of the current, the magnetic field for this case. And in order to determine the direction of the magnetic field, we use something called the right hand screw rule. And basically what this rule basically means that when we wrap our fingers around the current, okay, around where our current is passing through, our thumb will point the north or the south. And I'm gonna kind of explain that quickly right now, but more of this is easier to understand when you have a physical hand showing you all of this. So right now online it's quite hard, but I'm gonna try my best. So we're going to be having a reference to this image right here, and you can see right here in this image we have a person's hand, and this should be the right hand only. Okay, right hand only. Okay, and not the left hand. We'll look at the left hand rule and it's for something else, but this right hand right here will tell us a lot about current. Okay, so right here, as you guys can see, is a conductor. Okay, this brown thing right here is a conductor. Okay, that's a conductor, and there's current passing through it, as you can see, in this direction. Okay, it's moving in this direction and wrapping around. Okay, so it's going this direction. Okay, this is going anti-clockwise. Okay, but of course in a 3D way. I don't know how to explain it, but like how a disc rotates is simply going in that direction. Okay, and you can see the arrows pointing right here, and where my fingers are, you guys can see where my fingers are, they all are pointing on that side. So what this basically says, what this rule says, that where your fingers wrap, you position to where the fingers wrap the current, which is coming from here, where the thumb points is where we're interested in. Wherever the thumb points, that is the North Pole. Okay, it's as easy as that. What you have to simply do, you take your hand and you wrap around your fingers to where the direction of the current is. Okay, and that will give you the north or south. Okay, so quite simple, and that's what we call the right hand grip rule when we have a simple conductor. Let's move on to when we have a solenoid. What is a solenoid? It's simply a cylindrical long coil with a number of turns which produces a magnetic field just like a bar magnet. Okay, so that is the definition of a solenoid. Now in a solenoid, the direction of the magnetic fields can be found by using the right hand grip rule. Okay, now, this is a similar ideology. Okay, the only thing we have is this time it is in like it's going this way, it's going around this way. You know, in this time, in this previous example, the current was in a different direction, but in this case, we have another sort of scenario. So you can see in this picture tells you everything. Okay, as you guys can see, the current is going from down to up and then should be like coiling around the thing. Okay, it's coiling around. And also a quick thing, if some people don't understand these rules, a simple thing you need to know that people don't tell is that when something is entering into, that's the south, and when it's leaving, it's the north. It's as simple as that. Already you know that. But again, it's good to understand this because sometimes they don't even give you the current. Maybe they only give you north and south, and it can be different from time to time. So that's why you should learn this right hand grip rule. So specifically, this video is only going to be having a look at the right hand grip rule, and we might maybe look at the left hand grip rule in the next video. But in today's video, we're just having a look at the right hand grip rule and how we use it. Okay. So previously, we just learned about the right hand grip rule on the conductor. Okay, and now let's have a look at the right hand grip rule on a solenoid. As you can see in this image, um, simply it's turning and he's positioning his fingers in a way the current will go. Okay, and this is really easy to explain in physical, but again in online due to it's a bit hard to explain, but hopefully you get the point, and feel free to comment down below and I'll try to do my best to explain to you how the right hand grip rule works in a solenoid. Sometimes it can be confusing in the beginning, but once when you get the grasp of it, you will be good. And also later we will look at relays and electric belts on why or how they use their magnetic fields to carry the conductor. So this was a quick video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's one of my short videos. I'd like to say that. But hopefully you liked this, the different right hand grip rule in the conductor and then the solenoid. So right now we only had a look at the conductor and the solenoid, and that's all you need to know for the IGCSE for the right hand grip rule. In the next video of the physics, I will have a look at relays and then also introduce you to the left hand grip rule. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button and I'll see you in the next video.